everybody it's here.
Time for this man, one of the DJ out this holiday season.
Whoa, what it do, man? It's the original Hot Boy Young Turk.
So with it, man, it's your boy Goonside, Pablo out of Goonside, Oak Cliff, America. Make sure you keep it locked, man. Y'all stay tuned in.
You already know, man. Y'all need to make sure y'all tune in.
And you're rocking with Hanzdown.
The homie Hanzdown and Hanzdown Radio.
Let's go, man. Run that bag up.
Hey, what up, everybody? It's your man, DJ Hanzdown Radio. We're back. It's Tuesday. December 11th. So that means we got 14 days into Christmas, man. Tonight I have a special guest calling in. This guy, I know you heard him on numerous times every morning with Rod TZ, Gary with the T, and Ricky Smiley. We got my man Headkrack from the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. He's gonna be calling in at 9:30 actually. That's when he's gonna be calling in. He has a birthday party going on this weekend. It's gonna be in Atlanta, and then next this Saturday. Yep. This Saturday he'll be in Atlanta, and next Saturday he would definitely be in Dallas and Deep Ellum at the 9. So if you don't have anything to do next weekend, make sure you get down to Deep Ellum and go check out Headkrack's birthday party. It's gonna be pretty dope, and you know Hanzdown Radio will definitely be in the building. So you know it just is what it is. So we waiting on him to call in at 9:30 to do his thing. He has a something going on called Action Pack. Yeah, there you go. It's going to be called Action Pack. So he'll be able to, he's going to call in and give us all the details about that and everything like that. So meantime, in between time, let me get this thing cut off. Got all this noise going on. Waiting on Miss Tanae and Miss Allure. They'll be walking in a few, you know how it is. Women are always late. They're never on time, but be mad at us when we're not on time. So you know how that goes. So, and all the hip hop news. So Nicki Minaj threatens to sue Jesse Palmer, host of the Daily Mail TV. Let's see what this is all about. So Nicki Minaj is pissed at how she was characterized in an article about her new sex offender boyfriend. So she got a boyfriend. Oh my goodness, who is this? I don't know. People always sending me attachments and stuff like that. Stop sending me stuff. I'm on the air. So rapper Nicki Minaj is back in the media again, and this time it has nothing to do with the music. The good form rapper recently posted on her Instagram announcing that she is suing Daily Mail TV for allegedly lying on her. What did they lie about? So they said, you better have a good lawyer, Jesse Palmer, Arnold Palmer. You just lied on me on national TV, and now you're being sued. You better be able to back up what you said about me with facts, super facts, defamation of character, good form video, link in my bio. She said, you better have a good lawyer. She told him that. It's not clear what prompted this response from Nicki Minaj, but it's clear she is not happy with the report. The 36-year-old just celebrated her birthday and didn't mind sharing a few photos with the world booed up with her prospective new boyfriend, Kenneth Zoo Petty. Zoo was convicted of first-degree attempted rape in 1995 involving a 16-year-old girl. He was also 16 at the time. And Zoo also has a 2006 manslaughter conviction for killing a man named Lamont Robinson. He reportedly served 7 years of prison and then was released in 2007. Nicki Minaj has not said anything more about the details surrounding his past or her new lawsuit. Well, so who is this guy? I don't know. So, I mean, she stopped messing with Meek Mill to deal with a sex offender. I don't get it. And he's been convicted of manslaughter, and he did his time. You know, he paid the price for what he did. But I don't know. So Meek Mill's championship debut album debuts at #1, earns first top 10 songs on Hot 100. Man, that's dope. Have you all listened to the Meek Mill album? I think it was pretty dope, especially the Jay-Z verse on What's Free. So early predictions had championships by Meek Mill collecting around 180,000 to 190,000 equivalent album units. When the finals numbers came in, the Philadelphia MC exceeded those projections. Championship ranked up 229,000 first week units. This gives Meek his second #1 album on the Billboard 200 chart following 2015's Dreams, worth more than money. Oh man. So the Atlanta recording artist also saw success on the Hot 100. He earned his first top 10 record on the chart when Going Bad, featuring Drake, opened at number 6. In addition, scored 2 other top 40 Hot 100 debuts of championship this week. Was Free with Rick Ross and Jay-Z came in at number 20. On Me, featuring Cardi B, landed at number 30. What you think about him teaming up with Cardi B though? I don't know. Let's see. So Joel Santana discusses the final workings of his plea deal in Newark Airport gun charge. That's what I was just watching. So he said, I decided to take the plea deal. I feel like it was the least selfish choice for my family, stated Santana. I still don't have no full closure because at the end of the day, I know the final decision is on the judge. He could give me more time than I agreed on. This one I felt like I was going to be getting some closure. The problem has just begun. The Dipset Anthem performer pleaded guilty possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and carrying a weapon on an aircraft. According to reports, he could spend 27 to 37 months in prison. Wow, a little over 2 years. James is scheduled to be sentenced on December 12th. That'll be tomorrow. So that explains what I was just seeing on Love and Hip Hop New York. I don't watch a lot of that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of that mess, stuff like that. But, you know, it is what it is when it comes to, you know, to the world and music and, you know, Ratchet TV. So right now we're going to get into my man. Let's see who we got up here. Yeah, cool. We're going to get into my man, Mo3. He just dropped a Gangsta Grill mixtape with DJ Drama. It's DJ Hanzdown Radio. Let me get this up here real quick. 1 and then 2, and then 2 and the 3, and there we go. Yeah, I don't know. Excuse me. There we go. So, there we go. DJ Hanzdown Radio. Let's get it.
Summer money weekend. Skirt. Fuck my shit, don't touch that shit. Talk to the plug, I don't fuck on that hoe like a pickle. Now she taking pics in the mirror. Let down the window. Roll down the window and hit him. But rollers on both of my wrists. I fuck the shit out of it.
Man, what the fuck? Yeah, nigga, that's on your house.
He my slime. He my woe. Baby, this dick is not for the community. He my hoe. Oh, this a gang, but he ain't gon' blow. Stop with the joke. Boy, you a hoe. You know that I know. I know that you told. I'm getting money. I just bought a whip and it's out of control. Yo, bitch out of control. She out of control. Fuck that hoe at my show. I got a Molly. But she want it blow. Oh, you play with your nose. Billy bitch, you're on gold. I made that ride through the milli. Chip out a Glock with the 50. Young nigga hang out the window. I'm laying shots out the sea. Boy, I remember. I used to stand in the kitchen. My mama, she just kept on bitching. Talking about washing these dishes. Now I got that clout on my bitch. You can not lie to me. Baby, I'm not what you think. Look like I just robbed the bank. You look like that little booty stank. Can't fuck a groupie, they too late. Tryna fuck a rapper for some pain. But I'm not a rapper, that's okay. He my slime. He my woe. Baby, this dick is not for the community. He my hoe. Oh, this a gang, but he ain't gon' blow. Stop with the joke. Boy, you a hoe. You know that I know. I know that you told. He my slime. He my woe. Baby, this dick is not for the community. He my hoe. Oh, this a gang, but he ain't gon' blow. Stop with the joke. Boy, you a hoe. You know that I know. I know that you told.
Rolling plain James with the gang. I might put up and blow your brain shit. I can never change. I'ma stay the same. I'm with the same clique and the same bitch. I can't fuck that bitch if she stinking. Posted by the corner cause I'm slanging. Flag in my pocket cause I'm banging. Ops hanging out, no more hanging. Glock 9, shoot him at the stop sign. California posted by the watch sign. I got killers still on lockdown. And I keep the money in a vault now. Last nigga tried to take me out, shot me from the back, but he didn't succeed. I don't kiss bitches in the mouth, and I put them out before I go to sleep. My little shooters, they'll run in your house. If I give them the word, they won't let you breathe. The doctor could've saved my nigga life, but they took him to surgery and they let him bleed. They pistol played, but they let me leave. They fucked up when they let me leave. He slipped up when he forgot about it, I ain't let him breathe.
He my slime, he my woe, baby, this dick is not for the community. He my hoe, this a gang bang. He ain't gon' blow, stop with the joke. Boy, you a hoe, you know that I know that you told. He my slime, he my woe, baby, this dick is not for the community. He my hoe, this a gang bang. He ain't gon' blow, stop with the joke. Boy, you a hoe, you know that I know that you told. I thought you told. No, I never told you. You stole it.
Hey, we back. That was my man Mo 3 featuring Black Youngster, produced by Danbury Beats. That mixtape just came out today. Let me see what it is called. I forget it. But check out Mo 3, DJ Drama, Gangsta Grill's album. That's dope. That's pretty dope. So, you know, it is what it is. Shout out to everyone that participated in the STL DFW in conjunction with Hanzdown Radio and Crown Jewels podcast. It was a success. Man, it was a success. So we were able to help out a single father who has like 3 kids. We were able to help him out. And then a single mother with 8 kids with a lot of clothing, gift cards. Just give it a nice little jump for their Christmas. You know, sometimes you got to give out your own need. And what I mean by that, if people don't know what that means, like just because you may need some things doesn't mean that somebody's needs are as great as yours. So you just have to make sure that you just, you know what I'm saying, you just be a blessing to somebody else, and then blessings will come upon you. So, you know, it just kind of is what it is when it comes to things like that. So, Merry Christmas to all the families that came in. What's up, Miss Tanae?
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing? Glad to see you.
Glad
you know,
to be
you can have a seat right over there, Miss Tanae, with Tanae Talks. Yeah, I'm on the radio. You looking all in the mirror like, what are you doing? Close the door, please. Close the door, please. Thank you. I know, right? Yeah, so just being a blessing to someone else is always a good thing when it comes to Christmas time and things like that, because you have to give, you know what I'm saying, you got to give out your own need. You may not be able to they might not be able to do more than you. But moving right along, make sure you catch DJ Hanzdown on Fleet DJ Radio. Make sure you go download the app every Thursday and Friday night. At 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, 11 p.m. Eastern Time. You can go ahead and pick up the mic. Oh. They already ready for you. We're gonna put her on camera. So like, scoot back that way. I don't think they can say yeah. I got a position right over there.
Let me get my things out. Viewers can see I'm a little thick with it.
You can sit right in the seat.
Right here?
Yep.
All right.
Oh man, the camera done froze up on me now. See what you done did.
See what you done did. That's all you.
We're getting it together, getting together. So right now we're gonna go into a song. We're gonna get into Nah. Right here on Hanzdown Radio with the Party Boys. We'll be right. There we go. We'll be right back in. I don't know.
We'll be back in the hot 5.
Yeah, the hot 5 right here on Hanzdown Radio.
Coming to the live for the 18, 19, and the 2020, y'all. Party boy. What you just don't stop, keep shaking. Put a arch in your back. If I dish it, can you take it? Big baby love it, yeah, I really love it. Back it up and dump it while I throw this money. Put that booty on me, big old booty on me. You just keep fucking with me. Put that booty on me, yeah. I love money, you love money. Say some for me, don't act funny. Do you know me? You don't know me. Don't act funny. Bitch, show me what you working with. 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 She do it pace, baby, you on base. Took this in the face, got me wanna take it, but I can't impress the trick. You got more, you lit so low. Fuck up pole, crack up low, fuck up the pole, crack up low, fuck up pole, crack up low. Put that booty on me, big old booty on me. You just keep fucking with me. Put that booty on me, yeah. I love money, you love money. Say some for me, don't act funny. Do you know me? You don't know me. Don't act funny. Bitch, show me what you working with. 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 Coming to the live for the 18, 19, and the 2020, y'all. Party boy.
We got Miss Tanae Talks in the building. We got Miss April Allure in the building. What's up, ladies? How y'all doing tonight?
Hey.
What's going on?
Y'all doing all right? Y'all sure?
Yeah. Taco Tuesday, you know.
Today is Taco Tuesday?
It's Taco Tuesday every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday is Taco Tuesday?
Every Tuesday.
I heard that. Cool. So how? I haven't seen you in a while, Miss Tanae. How you been?
I've been working.
Working? You working? Hardly working or working?
Working.
Working. Like a Hebrew slave.
Worse than a Hebrew slave, African American slave. They had it worse.
Hella worse. Man. What about you, Miss April? How you been?
I've been good.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Why you looking so sad today?
I don't look sad. I'm not sad at all.
It probably was that on 635. 635 will have you about to catch 2 cases. Because I almost caught 3 crimes in the way people was trying to cut me off to get here.
Really? Wow. I'm lucky. I don't go through all that. I don't go through all that at all. I hop right on 121. And I'll be good. I stay in white people land, so you know.
I need all the secret expressways.
There is no secret expressways.
I refuse to buy a toll tag.
What? Child.
Y'all got toe tag?
Use it.
No, I don't.
Okay, so she refused to. Miss Laura refuses to buy a toe tag too.
I refuse to buy a toe tag too. I just drive.
I just stay off the bushes highway.
All the bushes.
I stay away from all the bushes, and I roll on. Who on 635? That's Jimmy Carter. Which president is on that? Lyndon B. Johnson.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
I sticks with Lyndon.
So you go the long way everywhere. Everywhere. Man.
1,000 minutes.
Yeah, definitely 1,000 minutes to go anywhere in Dallas. That's one thing that I miss about being back home, for real, is that it really, like, everything is like maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes. There's nothing around the corner except for in your neighborhood. Like, do you have a neighborhood Walmart in your area?
Yeah, I got neighborhood Walmart. You got neighborhood Walmart?
It's all types of Walmart by my house, so.
You got the supermarket one, the Market Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
See, where I'm from, in Flint, we only got 3 expressways. So all of this is team too much.
You said team too much. So so what made you, like, come down? What made you come down to Dallas anyway?
That's depressing. We don't want to talk about that.
Oh, okay.
My mom died. The end.
The end.
We'll move on.
Literally. Yeah, literally. So we got Headkrack calling in a few minutes. You know, they called in earlier. But I be forgetting. I have to tell artists this I be forgetting that there's time changes. So they're on the East Coast. They called in at 8:30.
They didn't see that CST.
No, don't know. I mean, you wouldn't, because if you're in your own time zone, then
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't trip off of it. Then, you know, I don't know. It happens to the best of us. So let's talk about some mess real quick.
I'm all for the mess.
You're all for the mess. So do you feel like Cardi B and Offset's breakup is a publicity stunt?
No.
You feel like it's real?
No, I just think she's either doing that because she's genuinely fed up, or she's doing that to get his ass to be like, okay, nigga, look, this your last time before it be for real, because she was too calm. She wasn't hyped. She wasn't excited. When a woman is calmly saying that she done with somebody, that means she's completely done with you, and she's pretty much fed up with your BS.
Miss Allure just spoke a whole word. Like, if you had some claps and a shout, we need to cue it up.
Man, that's some bullshit, but I got you.
I mean, that's just the truth.
That's right. When you at your calmest point, it's the calm before the storm. That means that I done plotted your murder in my head 11 times, how calm Cardi was. But also, I think it's easier. She probably embarrassed. You think she embarrassed because, like, when the side chick came out, it's different when your nigga cheat in private. When he cheat in private and y'all, like T.I. was telling Tiny, like, when we discuss it in private. But when you want to come out and try to put me on Front Street.
But see, that's the thing. Offset didn't come out and put her on Front Street. But the girl came out after the situation. And I honestly feel she did it for clout. Mm-hmm. And then also, Offset has a history. You know what I'm saying?
Being a whore?
Doing the stuff that, he's a whoremonger. He's had a history of that. So my thing is, I honestly feel that the media is making it more than what it is, due to the fact that it is probably all types of videos out there. And the moment they see him happy, they decide to bring up old stuff. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, that's giving all the little clout chasers all their little time to come out and be like, I didn't know it was this serious.
How you not gonna know a marriage serious?
Exactly. That's why I said I feel she was doing it for clout.
That's what's like. I didn't know what his marriage was serious.
Did y'all notice she ain't shared not one goddamn tear?
Baby girl didn't share not an ounce of a tear. But how you not gonna think of marriage? First of all, the steps you have to take to get married. You gotta go find your birth certificate from your mama in a basement somewhere. That's number one. Then you gotta go down to the county, to the state. You gotta go through all this stuff. When she's talking about something, I didn't know that marriage is real. All the stuff you gotta go through, baby girl, all marriages are real. And she should be punched in the throat off GP.
But she contradicted herself because she said she didn't know the marriage was real, but then she was just like, you could tell they really love each other, etc. So it's like,
make it make sense.
Right, make it make sense. Like how you didn't know it was real, but then you turn right around and say, I can tell they really love each other. Like I think, and then she from here. That's the sad part.
She from Dallas?
She from Dallas?
Yes, that was
She
allegedly. She was allegedly from Dallas.
She ain't cute anyway.
Not at all.
She's not cute anyway.
Her name not cute. Summer Bunny, baby
Summer
girl
Bunny.
is not about to catch
You
on.
sound like you take $40 in a pack of cigarettes.
That's all you take. You take $40 and no condom. He like, I don't want to use a condom. You like, all right.
Speaking of no condoms, that song by Kevin Gates, Me Too.
Me too.
Hey, that's my.
That is the most irresponsible song ever in life.
And you gotta be
ever. Say you want me Nancy said me too.
But
you
if
don't
you
want no
listen to
use
it
no
and
rubber
he
said
say
me
you just as
too.
First
Dick
of
you
all,
down, hit you down.
I think he only referring to Drinker. He talking about Drinker. He ain't talking about these little bops out here. He not talking about
But
Summer
all
Bunny.
the bops like listen.
They do.
Miss Lord, she know. You was
No,
there.
I'm just saying. I like Kevin Gates in general.
No, I like Kevin
She
Gates.
did
I like
say
his
she-
music.
She said she got a thing for Kevin Gates.
I understand. So if you
I
don't want
didn't heard
no,
Mr.
you
Lord
said you
say
don't
she
like
got a
using
thing for
rubbers, you
Kevin
said
Gates.
me too, Kevin.
Okay, what you
Hush,
saying,
first
Mr.
of all,
Lord?
that's a whole married man. Now, if he wasn't married, I don't know about
You
all
could
that.
be
He'd
like
still
Summer.
have to use
You
one.
could be
I'm
like
sorry.
Summer Bunny and be like, I didn't know how deep the
How
marriage
deep
was.
the marriage was.
Not at all. You gotta be a damn fool to say that about Kevin Gates or Courtney being Offset. I mean, seriously though, if you don't know that by now, then you yeah.
But wait,
Okay, we
though.
got
You-
10 seconds. They're
Wait,
gonna watch. They're
well, I
gonna
gotta
call
know
on
this.
time.
How do y'all feel about Offset trying to blame society for his screw up? When he said, y'all.
Because of what I said earlier, because he already know what he do, and I'm sure Courtney B
wasn't
do
me.
too. But no, not just that though. It's a
wasn't
lot
me.
of videos that's out there that have
Yeah,
not
they
come
didn't.
It
out.
wasn't me.
Right.
Okay, Shaggy.
It wasn't me.
Okay, Shaggy.
Seriously though, I'm not saying he didn't do it because I'm sure he about did.
I mean,
He
she
has
just
history of
fell.
it.
I mean, it just kind of happened and just so-called happened.
She just fell on his
She just
penis
fell on
cake.
it, and you know.
She just tripped and
But
fell.
he have so many daggone videos. I just feel like social media do have a way of blowing things out of proportion.
Right, but he
honestly.
said, but I feel like he was
He
trying
said
to
they
allude.
won.
Yeah, he said y'all won as is.
Here we go.
Hey. All right. Here we go. I love that beat.
How you doing? This DJ Hanzdown Radio. Who is this? Yeah.
Headkrack around.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
There he is, my man Headkrack.
What is poppin', my people?
Going on, Headkrack. I'm ready to get our battle on. I'm ready to battle you 16 boards.
Hey, Headkrack, you
Oh,
on?
wow. I just walked into an airport. But
Right.
throw some water in my face and get it going.
Well, you're on with DJ Hanzdown Radio, along with Miss Tanae and Miss Allure. How you doing this evening, my brother?
Yo, man, living in blessed times, man. Just happy to be, a part of the culture. You know what I mean? And shout out to y'all for doing what y'all do.
Man,
Thank you.
Thank you.
man, I'm just trying to get on your level because I didn't even know that you. Well, I did know, but as far as you blowing up, man, I didn't know you were the board person for the, you know what I'm saying, for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. So I'm sitting here, I be complaining on all the stuff that I got to do, and I'm like, well, if Headkrack can do it, I can do it.
Right.
Forget it, I'm a quick complainer.
He running the
I
boards
mean,
and
the thing with me, man, like, I do things to keep my mind occupied. So, like running the board and, like, still, like, actively, like, engaging in conversations on the radio, it stimulates my brain. Because, like, it's easy to get complacent in a job where you come into the same things every day. Far as, like, some shows are a lot more structured than others. So if there's always a fire to put out, it just kind of keeps you on your toes. So you can never really just get too complacent and kick back and be like, another day, another dollar kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? So I like just being in the thrill of the moment and having something to do at all times while I'm at work. Make time about that. So
definitely facts. I understand that. And then the other thing I wanted to ask you, man, was how was the transition? Like you just going, you being from, what I'm saying, from New York, and then you going, what I'm saying, you coming down here in Dallas, and then you ended up in this nation, in Atlanta and everything. So how was that whole transition go?
I never really looked at it as transition until people like ask me about it as such. And the thing is, life is uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like you'll go from a level or a place that you're comfortable, that you're familiar with, and then you'll end up in an unfamiliar place, and you just have to survive and figure it out. That's been my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I've always been trained to be uncomfortable.
Right.
Or like take on a new challenge, because the thing is, like, I know I mentioned this just a couple of minutes ago, it is so easy to get complacent in anything that we do. You know what I mean? Like, say when you first get a job, or you first get a brand new car, or you first start seeing somebody new. Oh, the excitement is there because it's a brand new situation, and after a while you get used to it, and you kind of just kind of go through the motions. You do the same thing over and over and over again, and you don't really appreciate it as much. So, with that being said, growing up in New York, I was comfortable, and then I got ripped out of New York and ended up in Texas. Completely culture shock. Going from being around Puerto Ricans to not seeing Puerto Ricans and meeting Mexicans for the first time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where the Haitians go?
Right.
Where the Mexicans go? Because, in Texas there's black people, there's white people, there's Chinese people. In New York there's, like, black people, Trinidadians, there's Jamaicans, there's Nigerians, there's white people, there's Irish people, there's Italian people. So, like, New York is so culturally rich because everybody kind of sticks to these circles. And, Dallas is a little bit different, where it's like, kind of like, a smaller pie, and everybody just kind of clicks up with the color that they're familiar with, or the groups of people that they're familiar with. So I had to try to blend in and just adjust quickly. And, from that moment on, like, that's been my whole life. Just comfortable, uncomfortable. Get used to it, adjust, keep going.
Right. Well, definitely that's where we are right now. And actually, I didn't even think that when I read the email, I was like, man, is this real? Like, is Headkrack really gonna interview with a small radio station like us on mine? So I made sure that I put in.
Understand, small is just a word.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no such thing as small. Like, you have listeners. Like, if more than 5 people are listening to you right now, you're larger than most people.
Wow.
That's right.
I like that.
I like that. So, Headkrack, this is Tanae, and you were saying how, you don't want to keep things the same. So, with your new project, Action Park, how did you change it from Fancy Anthrax? What things did you do differently? What challenges did you face? And how did you make this even bigger and better? Because I'm loving the promo and the shirts. So I want one, actually.
Oh, word. Well, the difference between Action Park and Fancy Anthrax is there's not a bodega brother to be found on this project other than myself. And the energy is different. So Fancy Anthrax is like Bodega Brothers' first official project. We put it out sloppily, I might add, but it found an audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, people took it, like, it was weird. I was at the gym, and randomly I saw a person on a piece of exercise equipment, and they were actually listening to Fancy Anthrax. And I'm still at a point in my music career where, like, I get shocked or amazed that anytime anybody takes interest or notice anything that I do that has nothing to do with radio or station. So I'm completely blown away by that. And I love that project. And the energy on this one is a little bit different because Action Park is about me musically having fun right before I go into a much darker project. You know what I mean? Like, the last 12 to 18 months have kind of been like a crazy roller coaster. Like, I lost my mom, I lost my grandfather, there's been like other changes in my life and whatnot. And I had to have fun so I can, like, deal with the pain. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I think Action Park is a celebration of the better times before things get dark again. And it also is a double entendre because like in life we all can pick rides, right? Some rides are great, some rides are fun, some rides can kill you. And every song on Action Park is kind of dedicated to a ride, metaphorically. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, some people, their ride of choice is alcohol. Some people, their ride of choice is weed. Some people's ride of choice is hard drugs. And some people survive the ride, some people don't. So it's a collection of stories told in a unique way. And then also there's just, a couple rhymes, a couple songs just like, bars, for the people that like that sort of thing. So it's, it's more, I guess more of a slice of me 100% versus like shared ideas like with my group. But man, the stuff that both is cooking up in the lab is great. I can't wait to like get out with another project.
So with music being your first love, because I know you say that a lot, and this is Miss Allure you're talking to.
Hey, Miss Allure.
How you doing? Will you ever give up radio, or would you find a way to kind of get them to coexist together?
Well, it's really hard with the current state of radio to really get them to coexist together. I think, I love what I do so much on the radio side of things, but I definitely love music more. Like, I tell people that all the time. Like, unflinchingly. Like, radio's been great to me. But what keeps me in radio is those interactions that I have with people that tell me something crazy like, hey, your show helped save my life. Or, your show got me out of a dark time. Or, I was having a bad day, so I'll listen to y'all that day. And it's not only been that way since I was doing mornings, but it was also like that at night. So, that tells me there's a special connection there between, the people that listen, to the shows and the energy that surrounds it. So it keeps me in it because I don't want to let them down. But at the end of the day, I feel like if people paid a little bit more attention to what I'm doing musically, I think I could heal more people long term through that. Because, the radio show comes on and it goes off. Music, a great song will, last forever. Like, I mean, think about every time, like, you're in a down place and you got your favorite song, whatever song that may be, maybe something new, maybe something old. But just think about how those songs make you feel. If I can make those records that make people feel better, I feel like I'm helping people the same way I do with radio.
Dope. Sorry for the loss. My condolences, our condolences to you and your family. So you said the last project was done rather sloppily, and this you went hard with the promo. I saw you got the little backpacks, the shirts, the rollout, the premiere party that you had. You had your Dish Nation people there. So what would you do? You like that you're an independent artist, or would you rather be signed to a major label where you can get that good marketing push, or do you prefer being independent?
Independent is hard to pull off without like an unlimited bankroll. Or, I think, most artists who are independent that do it like really, really well, they're not tied down to something Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? Like, if I had the ability to tour, 15, 20 days out of the month, I think I would be further down the road musically than I am currently. But because, I'm kind of tethered to a particular situation, like, Monday through Thursday for the most part, it makes it a little bit difficult. So with that being said, if, let's just say, like, if a label, like a Mass Appeal or Def Jam would be like, hey, we're going to give you all our unlimited resources, our whole radio department, and we're going to give you a signing bonus, I think we can make it work. Like, I mean, like, kind of like a similar formula that Logic did. I don't know if y'all follow his career, but he was doing things independently, got a deal, but he was doing everything in-house, so I mean, they're giving him advances and whatnot, but at the end of the day, his album's already done. He's kind of like handling everything himself. And that's kind of how I operate. Like, I record everything myself. Like, I send it off, get it mixed. I contract my own directors to shoot the videos. So I'm operating as an independent, but I can't wait to spend somebody else's money.
Definitely. It's crazy that you said that because not only Logic, I seen Nipsey Hussle when he was promoting the marathon. And, I listened to his interview, and like I'm a huge Nipsey Hussle fan just on his grind alone. When he was talking about how he had to build his worth up and go, he was already playing the executive role, but he didn't know it. And once somebody pulled him to his, pulled his coat, it's like, look, man, you got to build your worth. And he didn't know what that meant, and then he started saying, so he ended up wanting a partnership, like you said, with Logic. It made his situation better because, he was supposed to sign. He even admitted he wanted to sign with Ross, but the deal it lacked what he was worth. And he's like, it's nothing against him, but, I was worth more than what he was offering. And the other thing that you mentioned was the unlimited bankroll. I definitely understand what you mean by that when it comes to having because we try to, me being the Fleet DJ, we try to do a lot of promotion with a lot of the artists, and we approach them. A lot of them want us to play their music, just because, they feel like that is hot or whatever, and they really don't have the money. Even when you ask for $25 for like a 30-day campaign, to help, push the stream across and things like that, they still be hesitant like that. Do you think that it's because like artists are cheap, or they just lack the knowledge of what it really takes to get your record pushed across the masses?
I truly think it's a combination of all those things because, from an artist standpoint, you have people who have their hand out for a lot of different things. And sometimes it's hard to tell what things can truly help you or what is truly time for or not. Like, if last year taught me nothing, it definitely taught me that. And something I always do because I came from, I used to work records, different record labels, so I totally understood the value and worth of record pools. But my affiliation with record pools in the last, 12 months or so has helped me tremendously. Far as, meeting large groups of DJs quicker, faster, because, not everybody has time to, go to every venue and event where people are, so those sort of things are important. And I think a lot of artists don't understand that because it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. And I think because you have a lot of new artists who are coming in the era of social media, they really truly think that working your record is as simple as tweeting the link a couple times, doing a Facebook post, and having your 60-second clip play on Instagram, and then paying for World Star. You know what I mean? So, people don't know what the right things, and some people need to do some of those things that I mentioned. But I think a lot more people need to realize that, hey, DJs, whether you're talking club, radio, college, mixtape, even playlist curators, are the ones who are getting these records heard. And if you don't know these people, you're missing your mark because these are the people that are curating the culture currently. Because people don't really come to the radio, radio stations. People aren't going to commercial radio to find new records.
Right.
It's just not happening. You guys are the ones that are breaking the music in the street, and that's the small market where certain DJs have unlimited freedom in what they can play. They got, they super got the power.
Right.
So the cats need to know what to break bread on and what not to break bread on. That chain ain't gonna help sell more records.
Definitely is not.
So this is Miss Allure again. I have another question for you. So if you were not into radio or doing music, what would your life be like?
If I was not in radio and music, I would probably be doing something with marketing. I like creating things. I get a kick out of just taking nothing and making something out of it and watching people react to it. It's fun. You know what I mean? Because we all need distractions. We all need things to get away from. So whether it's a game or an idea for a movie or something, I would definitely be doing something in the creative side. Probably more film. I'd probably like a director or something.
So, Headkrack, this is Tanae. I need you to settle this once and for all. Who is the king of R&B?
Okay. Oh, let's go. My view is going to be very unpopular.
All right.
Very unpopular. But I'm going to say the current reigning king of R&B right now is Drake.
Wow.
Oh.
Drake.
Okay.
Like
I can
Drake.
wasn't expecting that. He is really killing the R&B ballads, even though he's supposed to be a rapper. So I can see that.
See, here's why I say Drake though, because okay, most dudes don't really listen to R&B. You know, a lot. You know, more women listen to R&B. You know, like I don't know a guy who has Jacquees's album.
Right.
Not saying that no dude has Jacquees's album, but I don't know a guy who has. But women love Jacquees.
Yeah.
Now Drake, on the other hand, women like Drake. Guys like Drake.
Yeah.
So you can find Drake in both people's whips and in both people's playlists. So he kind of Trojan horses himself into the situation. So, I think like when it's all said and done, like Drake will occupy the space that LL Cool J occupied from 1986 to like 2001.
Wow, that's a long
I look at his track record.
Yeah, Drake. LL was the first Drake. So. Real quick, because I know we got to wrap this thing up and you have other things to do. But let's talk about these two birthday parties. One is going to be in Atlanta, and then the other one. You do know we are in Dallas, right?
I do know this. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all at spot.
Okay.
Alrighty, I will be there.
So are we on the list, or how do we get in that thing? That's what we need to know.
Yo, my manager Ray gonna connect the dots, and y'all gonna be good. So yeah, you know, like so we gonna be good. Don't even worry about it.
Bet I got
But
it.
so let me work backwards. So I'm gonna work backwards. So December 15th, this coming Saturday in Atlanta, is going down. It's gonna be myself. It's gonna be Gossip Effect. It's gonna be Scotty ATL. It's gonna be Trans Lee. It's gonna be Kalechi. It's gonna be Four Eyes and You George from Live County Mixtape. It's gonna be my homegirl Dre who won the She All the Way Lit Challenge. It's gonna be this new up and coming artist by the name of Monty and a couple other surprises that we're gonna be showing the crowd. It's being hosted by my homie Dread the Beatnik with my man D Techniques from Dallas, Texas, on the 1 and 2, and my man DJ Deliver. So it's gonna be a great time, and you may actually see the crowd rocking the Bodega Brothers in the house on stage getting busy.
But you know what? You know who blew me away? Who you said you was gonna have is the bump skitty bump Dies Effects in the building.
Yes, sir. Yo, that blew a lot of people's minds, man. And like, in the cool thing is, man, you know, God bless, man. Like, I'm 2 years in a row with these crazy curated experiences. Last year I did Nice and Smooth, and Lover from Yo TV Raps was the host.
Heavy.
We had Miss Juicy from Little Women Atlanta come and sing. I forgot what song, but it was great. And it wasn't a straight face or dry eye in the house. We also had the Brat come up and do something. And, oh man, who am I forgetting? There was another cool surprise. Oh, Positive K. Positive K came through.
Okay, Mister, I got a man.
And rocked a little stuff. Yes, indeed. So last year was dope, and I just wanted to try to take it up a notch and do it in not one city but 2 cities, because Dallas truly is my second home, Atlanta being my third home. And I wanted to do something special in Dallas too. So December 22nd, Black Sheep, Lyric Jones, QP, Bodega Brothers, Galaxy 9. It is definitely going down, man. My man Rodsky is like, you know, is like a big brother to me. He's like, him and K-Son definitely put me on a lot of gigs when I was like, you know, just an up-and-comer in Dallas trying to, you know, do my thing. So I just want to bring all that love and energy to Dallas and make sure everybody have a great time. It ain't even about my party. It's making sure y'all have a good time at my party.
Man, that's facts, man. Well, we definitely appreciate you. But before we let you go, you know, we got to get that Hanzdown radio, DJ Hanzdown, drop from you.
No problem.
We ready.
You know we rolling.
We rolling. We've been rolling.
Hey, yo, check it. All right, here we go. Yo, check it out. Right now, it's your man Headkrack broadcasting all around the world with the big homie, DJ Hanzdown with Hanzdown Radio. If you listen to anything else, you lose.
Yeah. Make sure you tell everybody where they can follow you at for those that's not listening right now.
Yo, for those who don't know, man, I'm easy to find everywhere. HEADKRACK, that's the place to go. I just recently dropped a new video called White Girl. It's the second single off of Action Park. It's available on YouTube. And the cool thing, if you come to the party and you get a shirt, if you scan the QR code, you get the album before everybody else does. So there's multiple reasons to come out, and that's just another one. So looking forward to seeing everybody on the 22nd and on the 15th.
Facts. Well, it's DJ Hanzdown. You're on with Hanzdown Radio along with Miss Tanae and Miss April Allure right here on Hanzdown Radio, man. We appreciate you calling in, my brother. We'll see you. I'll definitely be in touch with your manager. I got her in the DM. She's a sweetheart as well. She's promptly with it. So, you know, you got one of the best in the industry right there. And then I'll talk to you about what else Fleet has going on here in Dallas in the next couple of months. Invite you out if you're in Dallas. I love to see
no
the
doubt.
place.
Yo, and I'm always looking for a reason to come to Dallas, man. So, like, you know, you ain't got to pull my coattails.
Well, we appreciate you calling, man. Thanks, Headkrack, and we'll see you on
all right, man. God bless. Have a great evening, y'all.
All right.
Same to you.
Peace. Well, I'm excited. Y'all excited?
I got super geeked. His energy is crazy.
Yeah, that was the part that was kind of crazy, because actually when I seen, I was just going through, and I used Fleet as a leverage, because I changed my name to Fleet DJ Hanzdown.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be like, hey, I'm Fleet DJ Hanzdown with Fleet DJs. I sent the email and everything, and it came back. It didn't come back like Headkrack or nothing. It came back his government name. And I was like, this ain't him for real.
Right.
So
you got to be skeptical.
Yeah. So then he was like, he sent the correspondence back and everything, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna make the flyer. So I make the flyer real quick and I send it to him. I said, send me a picture. Send me a picture that you want me to put on the flyer.
Right.
Because normally I'll go to the Instagram and I'll pull it, and then I'll do it, do the promo flyer. And then he was like, this is the one I want to use. And I couldn't use that one. So I went and grabbed another one. I sent it to him. He was like, cool, but you got the date wrong. I was like, okay. And then my boy Prestige that same night came in and he did a mix here. Mm-hmm. And I was like, hey, man. Because I know he did a drop for him. He did a drop for Prestige. And I was like, hey, man, can you verify something for me? Is this Headkrack?
Like, what's his real name?
Yeah. And he was like, I'll text him right now. I got his number. Boop, 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 boop. And it was him. I was like, oh, okay, dope.
Then it was legit.
Yeah, it was legit. So I was just like, okay. So I know a lot of people probably, wondering, like, hands down how you do that. It's just all about persistence, tonight. Mr. Lewis, y'all know what's up.
You gotta do it. Like, you gotta be. It's a constant. Just like going to the gym, you want results. You gotta be consistent. In this radio thing, you want results. You gotta be consistent, and you gotta be professional. That's the other thing. You can't be rude. You can't act like you just high on the high horse. You gotta be humble. And I think that gets the most results. Would you agree? That's what I would say.
She got that.
She got that cool nod.
Yeah. Like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we back at it again. Fleet DJ Hanzdown Radio, as well as the Texas Fleet DJs. We back with the Artist Spotlight again, January 28th, 2019. Yes. You say what?
Is that date gonna change or no?
We don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
We don't know yet.
The
We'll
28th
see.
is blessed. That's my mama's birthday.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
okay.
I only say that because when people continuously ask the dates, we don't want to keep changing. That's why I'm like, let me know.
Well,
so
we
gonna
get that together. We ain't gonna we're gonna put that business all out in the atmosphere yet. We'll make sure people know it is. But the date is we're looking at January 28th for the second Fleet Artist Spotlight. It's going to be the first of 2019. On the board, we have Cat St. John out of Houston, as well as DJ XO, the #1 Go DJ in the world, will definitely be in the building. We're working on some other acts, and we're working on another venue as well. So the last one was lit. Shout out to Franco, Chris Matthews, as well as Smurf G. Had my girl Surreal. She lit that thing up, man, with that water. And Dallas's own, the legend, the myth, not a legend. Well, legend and the myth.
A legend and a myth?
And the myth. Well, not a myth and a legend. I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
he came in and tore it up. Fat Pimp, Mr. Rack Daddy himself. He came in and he dropped off a new piece of music called Work. And then he also has another song with Rico Barrino, which you guys need to go follow. So follow him. I am Fat Pimp.
I'm going to have to follow him right now.
Yeah.
Because first of all, I like his name.
You like his
already.
name? Why you like his name?
Because Fat Pimp, it just reminds me of Barry White or something. Because he looked like a fat pimp. What is it? I am Fat Pimp.
Yeah, I am Fat Pimp.
No spaces, no underscores.
And he got a blue check, too.
Oh, he out here then.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
he came right on up.
He been in the game for a while.
He got
10 years.
43,000 followers.
And them ain't fake, I don't think.
No, they real.
Not you said you don't.
He ain't pay for him.
No, he ain't pay for him. I got a little over 1,700. I didn't pay for it. So I'm on my way, man. Hands down, DJ hands down. I'm on my way. So let's
I
talk.
don't understand why people be tripping on followers.
Yeah, that's.
I don't get it.
It's the social media world.
But
Yeah.
still, at the end of the day, I wouldn't care if I had 10 or 15 because they're going to organically come anyway. Like, I just don't trip off followers. Like, that just don't bother me because I feel like you're going to see the content either way.
Right.
Because it's most, especially on mine anyway, mine's is public. So you got people that's going to check your page every day. They may not follow you, but they see what you're doing.
They sure
Yeah,
do.
people be watching. People be
I don't
watching.
understand. Well,
It don't matter.
I was
They-
about to say
Let's
I don't
talk
understand
about
the
it.
point of private pages, but then that's wrong because my private Instagram page is private, but then Tanae Talks is open.
Your
Right,
your
as it should
private
be.
Instagram page is private.
right, my personal.
Your personal life.
Exactly.
It ain't personal if you on
On
social
social
media.
media. Right.
I mean, it is because you're going to upload what you want anybody else to know or what everybody else already knows.
Right, but technically, the people that's lurking after you might have some friends, but friends of friends that might screenshot it
What?
anyway.
Yeah.
Alert.
But
I
then
don't
that
have
means
them
you're just gonna
problems.
go through a lot of work to just get to me. So that means you're obsessed. So yeah,
Obsessed.
yeah.
All right. Let's talk about Tanae Talks when it's coming to.
Tanae Talks, you can check out my current episode. I love my HBCU, the highs and lows of attending HBCU with Dallas-based artist Jonovich, aka Jonathan Foster. And we just talk about all the crazy things that happen at a HBCU. If you've never attended a HBCU, you can live vicariously through us and listen to that episode on the Spreaker app at www.spreaker.com. And you can go ahead and search Tanae Talks. That's TYNEETALKS. Or you can also visit www.tanaetalks.com or follow me on Instagram at Tanae Talks. And you can click on the link in the bio and listen to episode 29.
And as you can see, she can definitely talk. But Tanae Talks will soon be coming to Hanzdown Radio in 2019.
Yeah.
What's going on with Helena's Collections?
And it's Helena's.
Look at him.
Helena's.
We're going to get him some speech class.
You know
It's
what?
Okay.
I'm done with y'all for the day.
It's a lot going on. It's too much, honey. I'm getting old and see now. I'm
I mean, business is booming.
So you gonna need a service dog?
You so silly. No, I just say that because I have my hands in so much stuff right now. I be forgetting stuff, so I be having to.
But
hit
you be
this
on me.
notepad.
But you be on me.
Oh yeah, because when it comes to this, I take it serious. It's just as well as I do Helena's Collection.
Well,
I'm just
take your-
saying that I just have to write stuff down. I be laughing at myself because I be doing too much. Because I got about 3 jobs.
It's like, hands down,
3 jobs, man.
hands down. You need to
Heck yeah.
hands down. You need to
I be on them, y'all. I be on
hands
them.
down. You need
No,
to
but I have a
She
actually.
do not sound like that.
You so silly.
Hands
Actually, on
down.
December 22nd, the same day as Headkrack's birthday bash, earlier that day, I have a vendor event.
Hey.
So it's called Dallas Got Talent. So I'm gonna be there. It's from 3 to 8, but I'm not gonna stay that long considering we got something to
Where's
do
it
that
gonna
night.
No, stay where you at. No, keep.
Boy, bye.
Go
Good
to
day.
Tell
Dallas
us
Got
where it's at
Talent.
because we need to come and support
I'm
you.
actually pulling up the flyer.
I got
I
the
won't be able to
passes.
come, but your next event I will because I'll actually be in Atlanta when Headkrack It's here on the 22nd. I'm being the ATL. So.
More tickets for me.
It's gonna be. It's actually gonna be
for me.
Look at him.
Party.
It's actually gonna be at the DV8 Theater on 1301 Custard Road, Suite 810,
What
Get it
part of
Plano,
town is that?
Texas.
Plano. Okay.
Plano.
So that's North Texas, guys.
Yes, DV8 Theater, 1301 Custer Road, Suite 810, Plano, Texas. Dallas Got Talent. It's gonna be comedians there. It's gonna be kids performing, and then I'm gonna be there with Helena's
gonna be
collection.
there. So
I thought it.
one
Wait
of
a
my
minute.
shirts.
Is it?
Oh.
Is it?
Huh?
Is it Helena's?
Yes, Helena's.
Helena.
Helena is my mom's middle name, and I always said
Okay.
that if anything ever had happened to her, I want to have something with
To
her
remember
name.
what her
Yeah.
name? Why don't you just get a tattoo?
I mean, that's fine,
I
but
mean, she didn't
I
want
can
to
get a business
tattoo.
too.
She get a business, and the world would know Helena,
But
not
it's-
just her body.
Exactly. But Helena's collection is just more than a jewelry company because I do a plethora of things. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
like the
Okay.
body butters.
that I don't do. I haven't got into that yet.
Tell us
They're
what
not
you
there
provide.
yet. So I haven't got into the
What kind
body
of
butters,
services do you
Yeah,
provide?
what you provide?
Well, I make custom jewelry, earrings, bracelets.
You got anything for $40 in a pack of cigarettes?
Yes, that you can promote to Summer Bunny.
So crazy.
You sell
Right.
Play Tummy Time tea.
But I refurbish furniture. I do a lot of stuff. I decorate wine glasses. I have pop sockets for the
Yeah.
back of your phone.
yeah.
As you can see with my business name on it.
But
So
they're not unisex pop sockets.
They are. They can be. Don't listen to
It
him.
look unisex to me though.
It is though. You can design it
It's
however
not
you
pink.
want.
A
It's
pop, hey, I
multicolored.
bet not catch Nan Man with no pop
Oh,
socket
it's
on this
plenty of
damn
them.
thing.
It's
Dudes
plenty of
got
them.
pop
You know
sockets.
why? 'Cause
It's
look, let
it's
me
really
show
big because it holds
When
your
you pull
phone
it
up.
there you go.
It
Bam.
sits
If
it
you tryna
up.
watch your
I get
phone-
it, but I just, you know,
Hey.
I just do
I
like
mean,
this.
it's multiple dudes that got it. I'm sorry.
But
It's
you
not-
that's you can't.
So y'all
help it. He
okay
old
with
school.
the Merces then too?
with the who?
Merce.
What's the MERS?
The man purse.
Oh, the MERS.
That's why I looked at him like that because I already knew what he was talking about. Talking
You
about the MERS.
know, I'm not a fan. If my dude tried to ask
Right.
me to get him a MERS,
Right. Give me a Merce.
it would be a lot of things questioned.
Right, but hey,
Actually,
if that's their style,
Okay, so
I
if
don't
he-
like it. But
so
I
wait a
mean,
minute.
that's just
So-
what they wear nowadays.
So real quick. Okay, you said you'll question him. Now I do remember you was here for the. No, you wasn't here. You wasn't here. You wasn't.
But you
You
said
wasn't
her?
here for the. You wasn't here
Oh yeah, she was
for the melodically dope.
Y'all
thing.
so St. Louis. Y'all her.
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 her,
der,
der.
Her.
der,
Yeah. At least we don't say
Tur.
pop.
Tur. Yeah, I say pop.
Pop.
Yeah,
and
I say
it's
pop.
soda.
It
That's
is pop.
soda.
What'd you say?
Give me a
Or-
soda.
Sir?
We had
Dar.
this debate so much. I be soda.
Man.
I'm a chicken head battle both of y'all.
Yeah, right.
I
How
don't
you
care
can't
if
take?
First of all, I don't care if y'all from St. Louis.
I
I'm
can't
the number one
dance.
chicken head dancer out here in these streets.
I can't dance, so I
Okay.
just.
He
What?
sure okay. He got that same little two step, baby.
Yeah.
that
Hey.
same
Mr.
little
Lord.
two
Hey.
step
At
is
the
what he
height
do.
of a chicken head. Was
Hey.
you out here chicken
Hey.
heading hard?
Hey.
The whole nine was that deal back then, man. Hey, Nina popping and some more stuff. I'm
And
just
some
saying.
Come here,
Let
dirty.
let me holler at you.
Speaking of scared, Little Dirty, let me holler at you. Murphy Lee has a new album coming out.
Shout out to
Yeah,
It's
I saw
already
that.
out. So I sent the email already. So Murph, if you watching, if you listening, anybody know your cousin, answer that email, please. We need you on Hanzdown Radio
got
because we
you.
got some things that we need to talk about. You know what, Miss Allure, if you pull off the Murphy Lee interview,
What you gonna get her? She get a bonus.
yeah, she
Okay.
get the bonus.
What's the bonus looking like?
You-
A trip to
Hey,
Fort Worth.
I see what I
Yeah.
can do. I see what
Come
I can
on
do.
down. I want to take it right down to the daiquiri shop and get a 4-piece and a personal
Baby, we gon-
suicide.
Yes. We're going to mix it up. Go mix it
Yeah.
up with a
You know
hurricane, mix with a pina colada. That's what you going to give Miss Allure.
Yeah.
Well, not only do she get an 8-piece, she also get a fish dinner.
No, she get a 4-piece.
She get a
They only
4-piece.
sell 4 pieces of chicken.
She get a shrimp and she get a shrimp po' boy.
But no, she don't even get that because she don't eat meat. So I'm gonna get a.
I do chicken.
I'm gonna give.
She gonna get one of them little rinky dink daiquiris shop salads.
No, I'm gonna
It
get
ain't
a
even a real salad.
I'm gonna get a 5-pound bag of
Kale.
No.
Oh, snaps.
No.
What?
No.
Some crab legs.
Some snow peas and stir fry.
What's a snow pea?
Snow peas.
He told
The frozen
girl,
peas.
The frozen peas.
The Maker's Mark brand.
They're
He
called
is a
snow
mess.
peas.
Yeah.
And I don't even eat peas.
You don't eat meat?
I can't do peas. I'm sorry. I never did. My sister, she loves peas. She's the only human I've ever seen out of my 31 years
That
of
love
living
peas?
that would straight eat a bowl of peas, throw some butter and salt and pepper in
I
there
don't
want no
real
mac-
quick,
My mama
and
like
would
peas.
straight tear 'em
I don't
up.
want no mushy ass peas. So.
My mama like
I can't do
peas,
it.
lima beans.
I don't even eat beans.
Black
Nope.
eyed peas.
No.
You don't eat beans?
You know, like that's the magic fruit.
Oh, girl, no. No.
Girl.
As
don't
a
even
grown
s-
up, I've
That don't-
developed a like for the beans of the world.
They say beans.
Good for your heart.
The more you eat, the more
The more
you
you fart.
I thought it was beans, the magic fruit. The more you eat it,
the more you poop.
poop.
That's a
Oh,
northern
Jesus,
thing.
that's the old school.
That's a northern thing. That's the
Okay,
Michigan
yes,
thing.
That's the Michigan,
That's
and Michael
Michigan.
Jackson said it that way too.
I can't do the
He's from
beans.
Gary, Indiana.
All right.
Right.
4
He's
hours.
And that's
not from
crazy,
Michigan.
and that's not too far from my family. My family is from Evansville, and I have family in Indianapolis.
I've been in
so.
Oh yeah,
Evansville.
that's right up the road.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we're about to wrap it up. DJ Hands Down Radio. Make sure you go download the Hands Down Radio app. It's in your Google Play as well as the App Store if you're on iOS or your Android store, as well as Amazon. Follow us, Fleet DJ Hands Down. It's FLEET DJ _HANZDOWN. We got Ms. Allure, MIZZALLURE. Is there any underscores?
Yeah, I was
or not?
just about to say MIZZ _.
There we go.
ALLURE.
And then Tanae Talks, TYNEETALKS.
That's right.
Wonder
Looks
enough.
like tiny, but it is tiny.
It is tonight. Looks like tiny, but it is tonight. So tune in tomorrow. We just gonna talk about a whole bunch of messy shit. You know what I'm saying? Empire comes on tomorrow, don't it?
Hey,
Yeah. Who else we got coming
Blackish
up?
come on tomorrow.
Blackish. Yeah.
That's my stuff.
So be on the lookout. We got my man from St. Louis. Boy, St. Louis be representing. We
Yes.
thanks to Ms. Allure. We got Zeus Rebel Waters. He's gonna be calling in. He's the Black Sheep. Is the album called Black Sheep? Is that what it's called? I don't know, but it's pretty dope. It looked the cover.
Yeah, he's
dope.
been, even when he was Rucker Puff, he was dope.
And look at
So-
tonight, sticking that song out. Gonna
Yeah.
get beat up.
And when I
Oh,
told
you're
him
right.
about it, he actually said he was honored to do it. So
He was honored?
Yeah, so I was actually excited when he said that. I
Wow.
was like, well, thank you.
Wow,
That's what's up.
people are being honored to be on Hands Down Radio.
That's
We
what's
growing,
up.
That's what's
y'all.
up.
So shout out to Headkrack from the Ricky Smiley Morning Show and This Nation. He'll be in Dallas in Deep Ellum at the 9s. So make sure you all get your tickets. Go online to the 9s, and you can get your tickets to Headcrack's birthday party and be up in that thing, because I know we're gonna be up in that thing. Do that move you do. There, hold on, wait a minute. There she is. Even though she ain't gonna be there.
My son told me to do.
Shoot.
That's what the kids do.
Shoot.
Oh.
This is dance.
I can only Tootsie Roll.
This is dance I'm gonna be doing up and down.
I'm going to be
Oh,
Tootsie
gee,
Rolling.
I will not know you.
If we ain't about to Tootsie Roll.
I would not know you if you do that.
Hey, guess what?
Or,
I ain't gonna know you, because
Bankhead
you're gonna be on the outside and we gonna be on the inside.
Yeah.
We out of
I'm
here,
glad you
DJ
think
Hands
that.
Down, Hands Down Radio. You're not getting in, and I'm changing the password. We out of here. Peace.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy, like I did here.
Tell this man it's one of the DJ outlets holiday season.
Whoa, what it do, man? It's the original hot boy, Young Turk, though, with me. And it's your boy, Goonside. I look like Goonside, no cool mirror.
Make sure you keep it locked, man.
Y'all stay tuned in. You already know, man. Y'all need to make sure y'all tune in.
And you rock with